Hello everyone, welcome to Snap Accelerate. Thanks for joining us today in a journey of learning, testing, and scaling direct response and performance advertising on Snapchat. My name is Ian, and I am the head of industries for entertainment, media, and gaming. Welcome to the second installment of our three-part series for Snap Accelerate, an exclusive international program for performance advertisers designed to drive growth. Here's a quick refresher to get us warmed up for webinar number 2. First, our monthly active users total over 750 million and continue to grow. Snapchat is the #1 platform for sharing purchases and shopping experiences. And this is because of Snapchat's unique ability to foster real relationships that wield real influence, as 91% of Snapchatters say they trust recommendations from their friends and family for brands and services. This is great news for all of us, as Snapchatters command 4.4 trillion in spending power. That's trillion with a T. And we here at Snapchat recognize the opportunity as we've made significant updates to our direct response ad suite that have increased ROAS by over 26%. This brings us to today, where we will drive deeper into performance marketing on Snapchat. Get Snap S.M.A.R.T. That's Get Snap S.M.A.R.T. This is a helpful acronym to help you remember the brilliant basics to our winning launch plan. I'll take you through a setup checklist, discuss the benefits of a multi-product strategy, then our creative strategist Zoe will share some of the useful ad creative best practices, followed by our account manager Danny, who will give her recommended launch plans and a test and learn agenda. Now let's take a look at our S, the setup checklist. Before we can launch our campaign, we have to make sure these 4 boxes are all completed. First, that your business manager account is created. Next, that your Snap Pixel is implemented properly. And then your event quality score, aka EQS, is highly calibrated out of a perfect 10 score. Finally, the last checkbox is your product catalog, which can be feed-based or manually set up. All done? Great, it's time for the next letter. M for multi-product strategy. A full funnel campaign would not be complete without multiple formats. The awesome thing about our ads is that many of them can be used across the funnel. For example, Snap ads, story ads, and collection ads. Some of these ads are specifically designed to obtain outcomes that cannot be achieved by any other ad format across digital. Commercials, our unskippable video format, and lenses have both been proven across multiple studies to drive a level of attention and engagement that is unparalleled elsewhere due to a uniquely immersive nature. So although these sit upper to mid-funnel, it's important to consider them for a well-rounded performance campaign. Multiple ad placements equate to maximum platform reach. You can see that using multiple products will allow you to reach previously untapped audiences. Multiple products also increase the efficiency and performance of your ads. In fact, having 2 formats versus 1 lowers your CPM by an average of 15%. Having 3 formats versus 1 sees an average drop of 15% in CPA. Wow, that's a lot. All right, so we've gone through our setup checklist and developed our multi-product strategies. Now we're ready for the A. Zoe, take it from here.
Hey everyone, my name is Zoe, and I'm a brand strategy lead at Snapchat. The A in our list stands for Ad Product Best Practices, and this is where I step in to guide you through some of our star, performance-driven ad products and how to win at each one creatively. So, there are 4 main bottom funnel ad products we'll focus on today. The first is Snap Ads. These are full screen, sound on, skippable, and customized for your objective. Snap Ads can appear in user stories and premium content and live as videos, GIFs, or static imageries. And brands can include attachments as well that allows users to tap to explore more. Next, we have story ads that can really help generate excitement around your brand or the latest products. This is a series of 1 to 20 single image or video ads, and they can be found within user and publisher stories. Tailored story ads help highlight multiple products or features, and they ensure that the primary message is followed by additional narrative. This is an amazing way to get your brand's message across in an easy and digestible way. The third product we have today is collection ads. They feature 2 to 4 tiles that can showcase multiple products and link to unique URLs. giving Snapchatters a frictionless way to browse and buy. There are lots of possibilities here. You can showcase 4 images of the same product in different settings, or 4 different products and their respective links. Use this format to showcase your products and create a smooth shopping experience. The fourth and the last type of bottom funnel ads are dynamic ads. They're a simple way to personalize ads for your customers. By leveraging catalogs and the Snap Pixel, we can automate the ad creation while optimizing towards actions that matters the most for your business, like driving purchases online. Bonus tip, save time by using templates from our Ads Manager for the most seamless and easy ad creation flow. All right, now that you know the various types of bottom funnel ads available to you, let's review the 6 golden rules of Snap Creative. First up, instant impact. This is such an important rule to remember. Capture your audience's attention from second 0. Deliver the key message right away. Convey the crucial aspects of your service, hook your audience in, and hit them with a clear CTA. You're all marketers, you know how important that call to action is. Encourage users to tap on the creative with a tap now or swipe up. Use the CTA throughout the video, and you know the drill. The earlier, the better. Along with the clear CTA, be sure to include a direct and concise value prop messaging. Focus on your strengths and narrow it down to one key message. If you have multiple messages, that's fine. Just use multiple creatives. Next, instead of looking like a branded ad, make your creatives native to Snap. When in doubt, use design elements native to Snap. I'm talking about the standard fonts, the stickers, emojis, and trending creative formats. And remember, 95% of people feel happy when they're using Snap because this is a space when they're talking to their loved ones and friends. Lean into that mindset and let your brand personality shine. Have some fun with it. Now, it probably won't come as a surprise to you that 70% of ads are watched with sound on. So, don't forget to optimize with sound. Purposeful sound designs, such as including a good soundtrack, voiceover, or sound effects, can really help drive the message home. Next, value props, and aligning them with your campaign KPIs. Bring those core value prop messaging to the forefront of your creative, and make sure within each unit you are featuring a clear and concise message, and really make them pop. All right, quiz time. What's a fun way to quickly engage with your audience? I guess the answer is right in front of your eyes. Team up with talents, creators, or brand ambassadors. Have them break the fourth wall and talk to the audiences directly, as a friend would on Snap. Make it fun, make it authentic and relatable, and have them make those personal connections in a quick hit. Also, did you know characters speaking directly to camera were associated with having a 27% increase in swipe ups? That's wild, right? And now to our final golden rule. When in doubt, test it out. With UGC style ads, you could test polished videos featuring people talking directly to the camera versus UGC content which is more relaxed and native to Snapchat. Among your creatives, test out videos, static, cinematograph versus videos only. There really are no silver bullets to a winning creative, so what matters most is what works for your brand. And when something works, do more of it. And those are the 6 golden rules of Snap Creative. There's instant impact, CTA, value prop, make it Snap native, aligning to value props with business goals, and team up with talents and always be testing and scaling. Don't worry, you'll get all these great creative best practices and an easy cheat sheet for you to take home after this webinar. So, now that we've got our beautiful creatives ready, it's time to set our ad campaign up for success.
Hey everyone, I'm Danny and I'm the Senior Account Manager working across the beauty and retail vertical at Snapchat. I'm going to share some recommendations in targeting, bidding, delivery, and testing to ensure you're getting the best bang for your buck. We offer a wide breadth of targeting capabilities, from demographic, device, and location to custom and predefined audiences. As long as you have either the Snap Pixel or an MMP setup, you will be passing back audience segments that are generated automatically in your Ads Manager. They will be based on the specific actions people are taking on your website or within your app, such as visiting a product page, adding an item to their cart, or purchasing a product. These will be available for you to utilize in your campaigns, whether it's excluding or including. You can also pass us your custom audiences via the API, a partner, or manually. The bottom line is, whether you're looking to target a broad prospecting audience or a granular specific audience, either way, we got you covered. These are some targeting tips that you should try to keep in mind. Number 1, start with broad targeting. Expanding your reach where possible is the best route to reduce CPMs and achieve your goals while also scaling your spend. This is especially important for lower funnel. Number 2, run lookalikes. Utilize your custom audience to their full potential, not just by including or excluding them, but also scale by creating lookalike audiences to reach a qualified, similar audience. Number 3, remember, you can exclude audiences. Excluding audiences who recently took an action can actually make your campaigns more efficient at reaching new users. Number 4, leverage your audience insights. Get more insights about your audience demographic composition, location, and visitation patterns, and even what topics interest them most via our Audience Insights tool. Number 5, don't over-segment. Similar and/or overlapping audiences can be combined to drive scale without competing against themselves. Now, beyond targeting, one of the most frequently asked questions I get is what type of bid to use. The answer is not clear-cut, as it's important to consider each bid strategy to determine what's going to fit your needs. Let's go over each one. An auto bid means that Snapchat will set an efficient bid on behalf of the advertiser based on auction dynamics and competitive campaigns. Target cost means the average cost over campaign duration, with the ability to bid over or under on specific auctions. A max bid means a hard cap on how much an advertiser will ever pay for an action. Min ROAS focuses on delivering a minimum ROAS while driving new customers for an advertiser. Here are my tips. First, set healthy bids and monitor pacing. If the bids that you set are too low, then you risk consistently losing impressions due to a low ad value. It's important to win auctions to generate scale, healthy pacing, and data collection from your ad campaigns to inform the goal-based bid and subsequent retargeting audience strategies. You can either start with an auto bid to assess where your campaigns are landing, or alternatively set a higher bid than you usually would to understand the CPA you're achieving and go from there. Then, test different bidding types, as different bid types might work for different advertisers. It's important to test and learn to assess which is going to work for you. For example, you may want to either allow the auction to optimize for you to auto bid, or you may want to have more control over the day-to-day with a manual bid. And finally, make bid adjustments by 20% increments. This is to avoid large performance fluctuations that can impact your daily KPIs. Try not to make any large or frequent changes. The auction exploration phase identifies the most receptive users in your targeted audience segment and finds similar people like them to effectively optimize the ad delivery. Following your campaign launch, this learning phase will last between 5 to 7 days or 40 conversions, so it's important not to make any changes in this time. As the campaign progresses, results will normalize as our prediction logic acclimates to your unique campaign criteria. Seeing the full impact on spend after you make changes can also take at least a full day, as there is expected delays in reporting finalized after the actual impression is served. Here are some tips for delivery. 1. Wait 3 to 5 days between changes, as changing bids, budget, and targeting may fluctuate performance. To reduce this, wait until performance normalizes before adjusting again. Number 2. Aim for 3 to 5 ad sets. Ads Manager will automatically optimize for your best performing ads, so it's important to give it options to test and learn from. Even simple creative tweaks can make a big difference. Number 3, avoid drastic dips and increases in spend. Sporadic changes in spend will have an impact on conversion metrics for an ad set. Gradually adjust them 20% at a time to avoid spikes in CPA. Number 4, and finally, start early. Starting early guarantees competitive prices and a solid base to rely on during the sales period. So for this upcoming holiday season, I would recommend having ads run at the beginning of the month or as early as possible to ramp up interest and increase visibility. We've covered a lot of ground today when it comes to launching your ad. So here are the top 4 things to remember, especially if you're measuring on last click. We have a tried and tested method for what works, and it's using 7/0, dynamic ads, and broad audiences. Give yourself enough time and budget to succeed in the long term. If you are comparing your results on Snap to other platforms, you need to factor in how long both platforms or campaigns have been live. The auction needs time and data to optimize effectively, so make sure you're setting aside time and sufficient budget to allow it to do so. Combined historical data shows that full funnel and multi-format ads drive the bottom line. Try to carve out a flexible overall target to allow the bottom funnel ads to perform to their best ability. And finally, it's of utmost importance to ensure that the data you're passing back to us is of the highest quality possible. We need this to inform your audience targeting, your goal-based bids, and fundamentally to collect data to properly show that the ads are driving purchases. Don't worry if you're just a little overwhelmed. We've made tons of great new optimizations to the product, and we have a lot of tips and tricks to go with it, which is why we provided a handbook of exclusive cheat sheets and guides to get you easily set up on your own. Now, privacy has been a hot topic for advertising, and as we all know too well, the ads ecosystem has changed significantly over the past couple of years, starting with the rollout of Apple's ATT framework in 2021, and with Google planning to stop supporting third-party cookies on Chrome by the end of this year. Regulatory and platform policy has impacted the way companies collect user data, and companies are turning to first-party solutions to pass data in a privacy-centric way. So what can you do on Snap to tap into our first-party measurement solutions? I'll be digging into this a bit deeper and sharing some best practices for improved signals and measurement. Depending on your business, goals, and measurement approach, there are a few options when setting up your measurement strategy on Snapchat. Starting with the Pixel, the OG measurement for web campaigns. The Pixel enables cross-device attribution and reporting and unlocks the ability to optimize your web campaigns towards key objectives such as page view and purchase, build retargeting audience, and measure performance across flexible attribution windows. There are 9 different types of events that can be figured on your site, allowing you to capture everything throughout a purchase cycle, from a site visit, adding to cart, and completing a checkout. It goes without saying, but we're a self-serve platform, so you can feel empowered to make optimizations and changes to your campaigns at any time based on the real-time Pixel data. Now, we highly recommend web advertisers who have the Snap Pixel to also integrate the Conversions API. There are several benefits to this. First, privacy. Conversions API was designed and built with privacy in mind. When implemented, Conversions API will give you control over what data you share and when. Second, get stronger optimizations. The data Snapchat receives from the Conversions API will help better inform your campaign optimization and delivery, ultimately driving more efficient cost per action. Third, improve your measurement. It helps you better understand the results your campaigns are driving across channels through a single solution. Conversions API even allows you to unlock more sophisticated forms of incrementality measurement, such as conversion lift. And finally, number 4, get robust targeting. Conversions API allows you to populate first-party custom audiences in real time, which you can use to create lookalikes or re-engage with your existing customers. Unconvinced? Just take a look at these numbers. Web advertisers who have the Snap Pixel and integrate the Conversions API see at the median a 22% increase in attributed purchases, an 18% improvement in cost per acquisition, and a 25% improvement in purchase value.
Did you miss me? So this marks the end of our second webinar. Today we've learned the brilliant basics of setting up an ad on Snapchat, how to fine-tune your creative assets, and then how to target, bid, and deliver your campaign successfully. Keep an eye out as we plan to expand into more topics and in real life events in the future.